Hello friends, happy Saturday. I am coming to you on June 15th. I think this week I'm going to do something a little bit different and do a project that's going to take me probably several days to put together, so I'll kind of step it through different days during the week this week. I have a piece of wood. So I had done something with this months ago now. I think it was a birdhouse with some birds. I have another piece, and to me this is saying pier now since we're in summer. So I think I'm going to use it as a pier and probably put my wonderful Little Mermaid tail somewhere in there. Today I'm going to work on the sun, so I want to do like a sunset. So I've got a sheet of chalk suede paper, and I'm going to first just watercolor some chalk on there. Hopefully I have some water. And then I'll put the sun on top of the colors, so it'll be kind of a sky looking thing. We'll see how that turns out. I have got, so again, just to remind myself and you, Under the Sea is the stencil with the mermaid and the sun and the shell. And I've got Palm Tree. So these are amazing. So these will probably find their way somewhere in the project. And then I've got, what is this one called? Probably by the pool. So I'll probably do the lake, maybe the ocean. I don't know that we'll find mermaids in the lake, but I'll do one of them. And then probably the little lifesaver thing and the water somehow. So you'll see me kind of piece together the pieces of it, but today I'm just going to work on the sun, like I said. So I'm going to move all this stuff out of my way. And you know what? I didn't pull any colors out. That was silly. Let's see. What do I need for a sunset? I think I need some yellow. I think I need some blue. And orange. Do I have orange somewhere? Yes, I do. Some orange. And some pink. Where's my pink? Peony, I think, maybe. All right, so I've got yellow, pink, orange, and blue. We'll do some watercoloring. I need a paintbrush. I'm not prepared. Not a great day. I have a couple paintbrushes, but they're kind of small. Let's see. Got one there. Give me 1 second. Grab a couple more. And I need some color trays. Alright, I think I'll start with blue. I've got water. I think I've got all the things. I'm going to tilt you down so you can see what I'm doing. I think that's pretty good. Probably don't need that till a little bit later. Okay, so I am going to take the blue and a color tray, and I'm put a little bit in here and put some water in it. So I'm going to make like a paint. We will do a little painting today. Start with the blue. I think there's water in there. So I've got just my little squirt guy. And then I've got a brush, paintbrush, there we go. And I'm just going to mix it. And then I'm just going to start painting. I think it'll, wow, words are hard today. I think it will tone down once I put the other colors on as well. And I don't know how much I'll need. I could use this for the water too, actually, so maybe I'll just do the whole sheet in the blue, and then I'll do half with the other colors for the sunset. And the other half for the water, or I'll see. Maybe I'll need more than a half a sheet for water. I'm not exactly sure, because in my head I think I know what I want, but see how it actually works. All right, so blue's done. Set that aside. I just got visited by a cute little dog, and she ran away. So my daughter's here for the weekend with her little cuties. All right, I'm gonna have to dry because she's peeking around the other side. And I'm just gonna, again, just do the half of it. So hopefully you won't have to sit here and watch me dry too much. I love that our products really are so versatile and you can do so many different things with them. And our Perks members get great discount and access to the design studio. So Perks members and designers are in there sharing tons of information with each other, sharing project ideas. It's really a great group to be in. And we have convention next week. It's all virtual, but our Perks members are getting access on the second day to watch creators do different projects. So we'll all be learning together, which will be really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so I'm just doing the same thing with the orange that I have. And maybe won't make it so wet. Let's see. And then I'm just mixing it. I sprayed it with just one squirt. Blue I did too. Let's see what happens. And then again, I'm just gonna, probably even more than I needed. I'm trying to get some of the orange color. Because on top of the blue, it's not coming through too well. That's okay. And then I will do the same with yellow, and I'll end with pink, and we'll see what we think. I need one more color tray though. Oh, that's a sparkly. That's all right. I like sparkly. I will take it. So it's, I think it was a color of the month. It's a gorgeous sparkly yellow. I don't know what the color is. I'll look at it after. I need a paintbrush. I need a squirt of water. Oh, I probably should dry the orange before I start doing this. Getting ahead of myself. So it's been getting hot here, and I'm quite excited. It's probably the first weekend for the pool. It's been open, but just not ready to be swimming in yet. But it's supposed to be, I think, 90 on Sunday. So definitely time for the pool in my eyes. What are you up to this weekend? I hope you pop in, say hello. Let me know what you're up to. Do you have any big plans? There's a blob here. Like I said, my daughter's here for the weekend, and one of the things we want to do is head over to the Wayfair store that opened. So we're going to do that one day. And then there's a place called Chalet, I think right near where that is. And there, you know, nursery and plants and indoor and outdoor decor. So I've been wanting to do that. Ooh, the sparkle looks fun. So we'll do that. I'm not sure if we'll do that. Well, probably tomorrow. And then I'm not sure what's happening on Sunday. Well, pool time for sure. Beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of liking how this is going. All right, I need to dig out a color tray for the pink. There's one. And that's my last color. And then I'm going to have to fuzz the stencil a lot because this chalk suede loves to like grab onto it and hold it really tight. So I have to fuzz really well when I use the chalk suede paper. But I love it because you can use it for so many things. You can cut things out. You know, put them on there and cut them out. And you don't need fancy equipment, even though I did buy a Cricut. I tend to just use the paper and scissors a lot of times. You can use it to make cards, you can use it as a background, you can, like I said, cut shapes out of it. It's very, very versatile. All right. And I did mention, I probably should have done the yellow last. Did I dry? I don't even know if I did. I don't think I did. Don't think I want too much of the pink. Maybe just a smidge there. I probably should have done that last. Maybe I'll dry and do a little bit more yellow. I mentioned the Perks, or Perks members. Drop an emoji of some sort in the comments if you'd like a little bit more information on that. Hello to my Perks members. Thank you for joining. Sorry about the drying. Do I want to put anything on top of the pink? I don't know. I'm not going to actually. I'm going to leave it. And I'm going to chalk in this yellow, sparkly yellow. And we'll see what happens. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to fuzz really, really, really good. So you'll have to just watch me taking off the seashell. No, I don't want the seashell for the sky. You'll just have to watch me fuzz for a little bit. What fuzzing does is take the stickiness away a little bit. You don't want the stencil to adhere too hard to your surface, because then when you pull it off, it'll stretch, and then you ruin the design. And like I said, this chalk suede paper really holds the stencils. They just love to cling to them and hold on tight. So I am going to fuzz pretty well. It still feels too sticky. And if you ever have a stencil where the stickiness has gone away and it doesn't stick that great to what you're trying to work on, if you take a Clorox wipe and rub it on the back and let it dry, it'll bring the stickiness back. Now you want to make sure you use Clorox wipe, not a baby wipe, because a baby wipe will have like the lanolin, the oils in it, and that could ruin your stencil. So you don't want to use that. So, but Clorox, Lysol, you know, something like that, a cleaning wipe, works well to bring sticky back. All right, still feels sticky to me, but I'm going to go for it, and I'm going to put it towards the bottom. Yeah, you guys should be able to see that. Now, I'm not going to press too terribly hard because I may not press all of it, because it will, the stickiness will pull up some of the color from underneath. So I'm just lightly going there and making sure it's down, but not, I don't want bleeds either, but I also don't want to stick it too hard. So let's see. Let's see what happens. So now I'm going to just use a light hand to get the chalk paste onto the silk screen of the design. And I just went on the side, but that's all right. Went off of the stencil itself onto the paper. And then, so you just, I usually work in one motion, top to bottom, or side to side. This time you're seeing me go both ways. And then I go back and scrape off the excess paste and then peel it. Again, side to side or top to bottom. Oh, I kind of like how it came out. Now, I don't like this, where I went off the... Oh, it came right up. Cool. I'd gone off the stencil edge. So there we go. Kind of a sunset looking half of a chalk suede paper. Let me know what you think. I may come back and do a little bit of white over the pink because that pink's too bright on top. I should have put it underneath the yellow. And I may just do some yellow on top, but there we go. This is our first part of our project, our week-long project. So something around ocean-inspired designs. So stick with me. I'll kind of do pieces of it and then pull it all together for you at the end of the week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And if you happen to catch the replay, say hello. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.